Oh, what's up, people? The volume been off the whole time, but thank you for letting me know. Gladly appreciate it. So I'm gonna start all over. Basically, I've been just getting organized and getting my plan together for, how the direction on how I wanna take my channels and the audiences, how I'm going to reach them. So that's basically what I was saying. Is like, I gotta start taking my life more serious. I gotta start taking the platform serious. Um, Start getting back to work because don't nobody want to be no grown man out here begging nobody for nothing. I can work. Yes, I'm healthy. I can work, but I don't have anywhere to live. So now it's like a more complex situation because it's like, where do I rest? Where do I shower? Where do I keep my belongings? Where do I unwind? Where do I make my meals at? Like, it's just a whole nother thing that I have to now try to figure out once I'm working to where it's like all of that, it kind of is difficult to try to just say. It's easier said than done than to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna just work and I'm gonna save up because it's like now you're on the street, you losing stuff, you losing your mind. It's like that's a lot. I tried that before. It doesn't work out the way that you envision it because now your mood is off. You're going through mood swings. You're going through a plethora of different things that is like, that's why I'm like, I'm not going to try it that way just yet. I'm going to try it this way. So then now, once I do have, things set up in place, I could move forward, and it's not like I'm taking steps backwards and forward at the same time. That's essentially what you're doing when you by yourself on the street and you trying to work, and then it's like you ain't got nowhere to live. You basically harming yourself because you're not sleeping, right? You're not sleeping the way you're not getting a full 8 hours sleep. So now you're going to work tired, you're leaving tired, you're frustrated. You gotta still wait. You gotta think about it. Depending on what day I start work or whenever I get hired, you still gotta wait for the money unless you're getting paid every day like a server or something. That's different. But if you're doing, anything else, now you gotta wait every day for that, every week, for that money, and then you're a week behind. So imagine working for almost 2 weeks or a week and a half without no money, and then, that's just a lot. It's just too much to be trying to do, not having nowhere to go on top of it. It's like, people don't understand homelessness is not always by choice. Like, it is, but then to a degree, it's like it also depends on the person, the resources. Like, who can you lean on? If you even have someone to lean on, like, it's just so much more to the scenario. Well, shit, smart. Circle K, word. I'm gonna check it out, man. Thank you. I see. I never knew about none of that, but this is why I'm glad I got y'all because y'all keep me informed and kind of point me in the right direction so that I'm not like just out here blind, man. Because it's like I be needing help, but I just don't be knowing how to ask the right questions or talk to the right people. And it's like I done already cut off opportunities just because that's what this lifestyle, that's what this atmosphere teaches you. I'm a, all I could do is what I've been shown, but I learned that that was wrong time and time again. So now I'm trying to do something different, and they still hate me. So it's like I don't worry about what the people think. I just know what I got to do, and I get it done. You know, it's a it's a it's a process. Life is not one size fits all. Everybody's is similar, but it's different. So you gotta remember that talents and gifts, but we need to learn how to work together to use them and bring them together for the better purpose. You know what I mean? It's enough hate in the world. It's enough fighting. It's enough violence. So it's like I'm not gonna promote that if I know that that's the direction that I want to change, and I don't want to see in my community. I want to see people uplift themselves and doing better and moving forward. So that's all. That's just what I've been at with it. But let me go grab my other phone because that been charging for a minute. To my pushes. Get green like spinach. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna apply for sure. I'm gonna check it out today. I gotta get off of this. Got a little bit of other stuff I gotta do, but for real, I'm trying to turn my life around. So, any advice, any avenues I feel like I should explore, I'm definitely open to it. I'm definitely trying to turn this thing around, man, because I feel like it could be a phenom. This could be something colossal. We could take this joint far. Like we could have a Netflix, really. Like I'm trying to put people in position myself, but I just got. You got these platforms, you got to act. You need other people to interact and engage with it. So now it's a flip. It becomes a spectacle for everybody to tune into, and everybody to join in and see how we operate. Like that's what I'm trying to create here. Like it's entertainment, but also it's a family. Like we all a family. We all could come and get encouragement and help and figure out, because I ain't the only one going through stuff. We all going through stuff. And, I just try to maintain, satisfactory, basically. Like, just try to maintain and just try to make sure, everybody could maneuver. Sometimes it be feeling like you can't even get through the day. It just be so much turmoil. But it's getting better day by day. The more you be out here, the more you realize nobody coming to save you. Nobody gonna believe in you. It's just like you gotta do it. You gotta see it for yourself. You gotta put everything you can. Pour the whole cup empty into yourself. You know what I mean? Into your own craft before you think about trying to, get the next entity elevator. It's you gotta make sure that your joint is for real. So you gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep pushing, man. It's 2026, man. Something gotta give, something gotta work. We're going all in the trick, we're pulling all the tricks out the bag. You know what I mean? Put it all on the table. That way it ain't no confusion, it ain't no thought. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? Everything is pretty much up in the air right now. It's